हाय गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। माय नेम इज़ विधि। और कैसे हो आप सब? आज हमने डिस्कस करना था राइटिंग के टिप्स। तो चलो शुरू करते हैं। पहले तो गाइस राइटिंग में मिलते हैं आपको 2 टास्क डिफरेंट फॉर एकेडमिक एंड जनरल। एकेडमिक में आपको टास्क 1 में मिलता है कोई ग्राफ या डायग्राम या पाई चार्ट और उसको एक्सप्लेन करना होता है in 2 or 3 paragraphs. And task 2 में आपको मिलता है नॉर्मल सा ऐसे। Whereas in general task 1 में आपको मिलता है लेटर राइटिंग, और लेटर कैसा भी हो सकता है, फॉर्मल, इनफॉर्मल, सेमी फॉर्मल, बहुत ही सिंपल सा लेटर होता है। और ऐसे मोर और लेस जनरल एकेडमिक के लिए सेम ही होते हैं। नहीं, डेफिनेटली डिफरेंट होते हैं एक एग्जाम में, बट मिलते जुलते होते, कुछ बहुत मेजर डिफरेंस नहीं होता। राइट, सो टास्क, दोनों टास्क को करने के लिए आपको मिलते हैं 60 मिनट्स, 20 फॉर टास्क 1 एंड 40 फॉर टास्क 2। आप जैसे मर्जी यूज करें, यू आर नॉट बाउंड टू डू योर लेटर इन फर्स्ट 20 मिनट्स। यू जस्ट इन टोटल गेट 60 मिनट्स एंड यू हैव टू डू योर लेटर एंड एसे। राइट, टास्क 2 में आपके टॉपिक्स हो सकते हैं ऐसे के अबाउट अ डिस्कशन और ओपिनियन और एडवांटेजेस और डिसएडवांटेजेस, लाइक दैट। एंड उसकी वर्ड लिमिट है 250 वर्ड्स एटलीस्ट, और टास्क 1 की वर्ड लिमिट है 150 वर्ड्स एटलीस्ट। सो एटलीस्ट से आपको पता चल रहा है कि आपको 150 वर्ड्स फॉर टास्क 1 एंड 250 वर्ड्स फॉर ऐसे आपको लिखने ही हैं। सो राइटिंग में मेरी फर्स्ट टिप है ऑलवेज यूज अ पेंसिल। लिसनिंग और रीडिंग में भी मेरी ये टिप आपके लिए थी, क्योंकि सेम, अगर जब आप एक वर्ड में मिस्टेक कर सकते हो लिखने में, तो राइटिंग में तो यू हैव टू राइट मोर देन 400 वर्ड्स। तो आपकी गलती हो सकती है, आपको एक सेंटेंस लिखने के बाद लगे कि इस सेंटेंस को मैं बेटर तरीके से लिख सकती हूँ या लिख सकता हूँ, तो आपको रब करके लिखना हो तो आई ऑलवेज सजेस्ट, और कोई आपको रफ शीट या एक्स्ट्रा शीट या क्वेश्चन बुकलेट में लिखने को नहीं मिलता, यू डायरेक्टली हैव टू राइट इट इन द आंसर शीट। सो आई पर्सनली सजेस्ट to use a pencil so that you can rub and put a better word or a better sentence. Tip number 2 is never go off the topic, write what is asked. तो जब जो भी पूछा गया बस वही लिखना है, उससे रिलेटेड ही कुछ लिखना है, vocabulary बेस्ट यूज करके। Tip number 3 is try to use connectors. Connectors as in on the contrary, on the other hand, similarly, hence, therefore. So ये सब वर्ड्स और कनेक्टर्स स्पेशली यूज करने से आपकी राइटिंग बहुत इफेक्टिव लगती है। My tip number 4 is try to use synonyms and don't repeat the words. Repetition can lead to a deduction of score, so always try to use synonyms and don't ever repeat the word. Examiner looks for a very different kind of English, a very formal kind of English in the essays or letters. So always make sure that you're not starting your sentences with very simple English, which is like there is, there are, it is, it was. It is very, very general. Tip 5 is never use the word very in your essay or letter, because it's a common word and it's used frequently, and you need to look for better vocabulary just to showcase that your English is perfect, not very good. Just like that. So very often can be frequently, very noisy can be deafening. So use deafening instead of very noisy. Use perfect instead of very good. So these are the words that really help you score better. Tip number 6 is never use common verbs, very easy ones. Try to use strong verbs instead. For example, don't say went. Maybe you can replace it with traveled. If you're saying I went to Europe last year, you can say I traveled to Europe last year. That you need to avoid is to go, to have, to get, to receive, like that. So try to use strong verbs. Avoid using phrasal verbs, or you can say avoid slangs. Stick to a formal kind of writing. Suppose you want to say give out free items. You can say offer free items. Offer looks better than give out. Tip number 8 is do not use contractions. Like if you want to say haven't, say have not. If write have not. If you want to say don't, say do not, can't, cannot. Never use contractions because it doesn't look formal. Like I said, you have to stick to formal kind of writing. Tip number 9 is try not to use complex words if you're not sure, because sometimes if you use a word that you're not very sure about and it's a complex word and you use it in a sentence, it can change the meaning and of the sentence, and it can go off topic or maybe contrast to what you're saying, and you can lose marks in just one sentence. So try to keep your sentences simple and short, and don't try to use a lot of complex words. Tip number 10 is if you are trying to say examples, give examples, then use such as or namely, like that. Don't use like. Like is a very common word and it's not unique. So try to use something which is unique. Tip number 11, guys, is try to use gerund in the beginning of the sentence. So start your sentence with a gerund. What is a gerund? Gerund is a noun which is made from a verb by adding ing. For example, playing, swimming, reading, walking, etc. So if you'll use a gerund in the beginning of the sentence, it will look formal. Also, it showcases that you have a very good English sense. So these were the tips for writing. And last thing that I would like to tell you is that your marking is based on the task response that you have given, then on the vocabulary that you have used, and the grammar that you have used. So make sure that the grammar is correct in all the sentences. Try to use different words. Don't repeat any of the words. Try to use synonyms and always stick to what is asked. So that's task response. Always stick to the topic and don't go off topic. That's the main tip. The last one also that I forgot before was always try to read. If you cannot write a lot of letters and essays, at least try to read a lot of letters and essays. It will give you a hint of what kind of questions are asked. Also, it gives you a good hint of what kind of ideas that you can put in your essays, and moreover it gives you how to answer in task 1 and 2, how many paragraphs to be used, and how to begin and how to conclude your essays. So these are the tips for writing. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. I'm coming up with speaking tips in my next video. Till then, take care of yourselves. Have a great day, have a great weekend, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Bye bye.